guys, Z10City here. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can build the elevator from down below to going up. Now, I've been testing this in creative mode, but I believe it should be achievable without creative mode. So, I finally figured it out. And basically, you have to dig down 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically 5, and then put the floor down below. Now, I suspect that you're going to have to build down or dig down here a little bit before you can actually place this, right? See, it's red. Now if I go into creative mode, yeah, I can place it. And if I place it here, boom, yeah, you can see it. But, you know, let's do it the more immersive way. So, the whole idea I had here was to make kind of a area where I can make a workbench that the rest of this building won't see it, essentially. And the opening is going to be over here. Well, let's go ahead and make the opening down here. So I'm going to go ahead and do maybe 4, 5, something like that. Alright, it doesn't have to be exact. I do want to be careful here so that I don't destroy the walls. I'm going to do it one at a time here, so I don't go too far or too deep, what have you. Alright, and again, to kind of prevent floor from coming down on me, go ahead and do one of these numbers. Now you'll notice I'm using an admin tool to do this. And I recognize that obviously, if you're not in creative mode, you're not going to be using anything like this. But the best tool to use would be an auger. So just keep that in mind if and when you decide to do this. And I swear this is so difficult sometimes. Bear with me here. We're going to go ahead and just build the walls around. Oh, the other thing is, it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 3 here, and then 5 down, making the floor on the 5th one down, which is something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and make this daytime again so we can actually see. Alright. So, again, I'll build. Build the walls to kind of contain the elevator and also prevent the walls from coming down on me while I'm trying to do this. Okay, so I think, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say 5 out should be sufficient, but let's give it a try here. Keeping in mind about 3 blocks wide the whole way. I'm going to do that because that is the length of the elevator. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this in the first place, I plan on making a showcase video for my new paintings mod, which will be coming out later today as well. But in the meantime, I just felt like doing this as I kind of wanted to do it anyway in my own playthrough. Eventually making an elevator like that. I've had a lot of complaints, or a few complaints lately about not being able to build an elevator from a certain height, or they want it to go up from the starting point. There's a lot of different things people have been telling me that they'd like to do, and I assure you, I do plan on eventually releasing a mod, update to the mod that adds in a new elevator. After this mod, the new one I've been working on called Paintings and Posters, which is coming out hopefully today, I'm probably going to take a break, but after I take the break, that is when I am thinking about jumping back in and making some more mods. Now, I don't know how long the little break will be. I just want to play games again. But, that's the plan. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. So, we got the elevator here. And hey, would you look at that? Let's go ahead and use it. Alright, so this video is supposed to showcase to you that you can make an elevator from down below going up. Now, the idea is that you dig 5 deep, 3 wide, 3 by 3. Now, once you get to the 5th floor down, you build the floor. Now, I believe all you need is probably 1 or 2 blocks going this way to actually be able to stand out and then place the elevator. But you'll notice here we went up and now it stays up there. And I believe that essentially does what most of you would be wanting to have in your game. Now, the way to counter the way it looks... I hear a zombie out here. What's going on? Yeah, get out of here. Alright. Anyway. We got the plates here. We're going to go ahead and do advanced. And there we go. And we'll do that along here after you've placed it. And yeah, there we go. I mean, it looks mostly the way you'd want it to. Now, go to the other side of it, on the outside, or the upper portion of it. Go ahead and add a few things here. I believe that should be fine. And we're going to go ahead and play around with this a little bit to see what might be best along here. Got these full. We're going to go ahead and put concrete plates along here as well to try to make it thin. I don't know if that's going to be the best way to go about it. So it looks fine there, but the caveat is it looks kind of weird here. So let's go ahead and move that from the sides. And keep in mind, this is just if you're putting it in a building, and you're going down. You could probably go up too. I actually think you definitely could go up, but I wanted to go down as that seems to be something a lot of people are struggling with. Now again, you want to use an auger to actually, you know, make that work, but it should be the best way to go about it. You know, you use an auger and go 5 down, make the floor, go 2 out, at least, and then you should be able to place the elevator. And look at that. That's about as seamless as I can get it. Go ahead and take the elevator back. And we're going to the lower level as it shows. And boom, you could have a second floor down here, a seamless second floor. Now, again, my whole idea was to do this just to get a workbench down here so I can get my showcase building going on the first floor and making it look a little bit more immersive, right? And I think that'll be the best way to go about it. So I'm doing this just to make it look a little bit nicer. I don't know what I want to do with the rest of this yet. Probably won't, because it's just a test world that I've been spending most of the time in today. But just giving all of you an idea of, you know, what you could do with the elevator. And a lot of people are upset and kind of complaining that, you know, they want to be able to do more, and I get it. I would definitely like to make the elevator do more, but you gotta consider that there's a lot of animations that have to be made. And outside of animations, you know, it's just a tougher process to get an elevator going the exact way you want it to. And then you have to take into account, well, the biggest thing is just the animations, which I've already brought up. Yeah, so, you know, it sucks in that regard, but we're doing what we can. Just think, if you've got time on your hands, the best thing to do would be to make multiple elevators in this way. You know, 5 down, then I would presume 5 up, and then, you know, boom. You can make elevators that go up and down, and I suspect this would be really helpful and useful if you're playing in a game with multiple people. The light indicates that you're there, and with that in mind, yeah, you'll alert people that you're there, and you just have multiple floors. There's a lot you can do, and you know, this video, it's just kind of showcasing all the things that you could do, and I'm a little bit awkward with these things, so my apologies there, but yeah, so this has been my video showcasing how you can make an elevator that goes from the bottom to the top, rather than, you know, in previous videos, or what some of you may be thinking about first is just placing it and then building around it. But you could definitely do kind of the opposite, right? And I'm sure there's a better way to make this, make it look like you could, you know, put 2 on the other end so it's even. You know, there's a lot we could do here, but the idea of this place is just to make it a showcase for the paintings and posters mod, which is coming out hopefully today. And look at that big boy that got updated in the new stable. Love it. Get out of here. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon.